Okay. That should be fixed, I think. So we should be getting audio through now. Okay. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Lads, I am nervous. I am bricking it. I'm scared. I'm terrified. I'm spooked. I'm utterly and thoroughly spooked. Let's just... Yep. Okay. Audio through. Oh, my. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Back 4 YouTube channel. We are here with another live stream. Oh, today's the big day. Today is the big day. We've gone through 2 World Cup group stage games. A 2-0 win to Turkey, a 2-0 loss to the USA, and now it is the big one. Well, I say it's the big one. The other ones were big as well, but this one is where it all comes down to. The final game of the group stage against Paraguay. Avoid defeat, and we are through to the World Cup round of 32 as the second place team in the group, where we will most likely face... well, who's it even looking like we're going to face at this point? I don't even know. I haven't even checked up in a while as to who we'd probably be facing. We've got Turkey versus USA running at the same time, so we'll check every now and then at that game. But I'm actually curious as to who we'd be playing. We'd probably be playing, if I'm not mistaken, we play the... it's whichever Belgium's group is. I can't remember which group they are. Group G. We play second place in Group G. So, with the Group G fixtures, going into the last game, we have Egypt taking on Iran, and we have Belgium taking on New Zealand. So, that to me says we are either playing... I think we'd either be playing Egypt, or we'd be playing... God, I don't even know. I think it just depends on how much Belgium beat New Zealand, but if they do beat New Zealand, that is the question. I think the only way we possibly play New Zealand is if New Zealand beat Belgium and then Egypt beat Iran, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, Land Down Under's already playing at the stadium, man. The vibes are there. We're ready to go, honestly. We're so ready to go. We've got to hold it. I hope that the internet holds up as well because, you know... It is a Friday, and everyone's home watching the World Cup, so hopefully that all holds up nicely. Otherwise, I'm seriously going to regret not going down to the live site. We'll put the link out anyway. Hopefully people get into the stream. Oh, man. I'm worried, lads. I'm so worried. I'm so worried. Okay, let's just post this once more on my Insta, and then we should be all good to go. I don't want to take too long, because I actually want to start giving my thoughts and commentary, because there are a few changes to this lineup here. Okay, here we go. Alrighty, so, ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome back to the Back 4 YouTube channel. I am worried. I am very particularly worried here because Paraguay are a tough team. I don't know how we're going to approach this game today. I am a bit concerned. I won't lie to you guys. I'm a bit concerned. Not only because we've made several changes to the lineup today, but because Popovic is working some of his usual bullshit into the starting lineup. So that's always a concern, which is just great. In terms of the starting lineup, as you guys will be able to see to the side of your screen there, Patrick Beach, usual back three of... Well, actually, no, not the usual back three, because Burgess has actually been dropped for this game here. Meaning that the 3 centre-backs are Kachati, Sutar, and Harrington. The right wing-back is Bajic. The left wing-back is... is going to be Jordan Boss. The double pivot is going to be Aiden O'Neill and Jackson Irvine. Paul Ocon Jr. dropped for this game, which I personally don't know about. And the front three is, well, we see Christian Volpato making his first start. I'm very happy about that. So Christian Volpato gets a start. Connor Metcalf back in the starting lineup. Happy about that as well. And the striker is going to be Nestori Irankunda. I don't particularly like Nestori Irankunda starting as the striker. I think that's just more of Popovic's bullshit, to be honest. But we're going to have to deal with it. It's going to be a long 90 minutes, I'm assuming. Oh, man. Lads, I'm bricking it. I am so nervous. I'm so nervous. I actually was going to go down to the live site for this game today, but I chose not to because the weather is so bad. Nah. Plus, I wanted to live stream this game, man. I wanted to live stream at least one Australia game, and I know for a fact I'm not live streaming a game at like 2 a.m. or some shit when we get to the round of 32. So, I say when we get to the round of 32, if we get to the round of 32. Nonetheless, we need to win this game. This is a big one. We don't even need to win it. We just need to avoid defeat. But I would much rather win this game and go into the round of 32 with some confidence. Oh, man. I think this is also going to be a tough watch for the neutral viewer. This is a game of a back five against another back five. Like, this is going to be rough. It's going to be very, very rough. Paraguay's got more of a 5-4-1. We've actually also got a 5-4-1, but it's the same thing. Counterattack. It is literally just going to be a game of 5-4-1 counterattacking. Like, that's all it's going to be. And the question comes down to who has the more proficient attack. And I'd honestly have to say Paraguay probably does at this stage. I mean, you look at the likes of Julio and Ciso, Gomez as well, being another fantastic player for Brighton. This could be a big area of concern for Australia. I do think Australia has Paraguay beat in defense, to be honest. I do think that we have the better back line. The midfield is up for debate. I honestly think Paraguay might just edge us because I'm very much, you guys would know, I'm not a fan of Jackson Irvine for the national team. You know, whatever leadership qualities or anything he provides for Sampaoli, they go out the window when he plays for the Socceroos, man, because he's not up to the level anymore. I've said this time and time again. I don't care if people think I'm harsh for saying it. He's not up to the level we need. But we're going to have to trust in him today. He is our captain. He is our starting midfielder. So, not really too much we can say about it. I'm going to fix this table just slightly. National anthems, boys. Who's going first? Give me Australia first. Come on. Boo! Boo! Nah, we won't do that. Oh, man, this Paraguay teams look serious, man. Look like some hard bastards in that team as well. Scary motherfuckers. Does the Paraguay national anthem not have lyrics? We're going to win, bro. Don't worry. I hope you're right, Jeremy. I hope you're right, man. Oh, no, now they're singing. I really hope you're right. I really do hope you're right. I think the bigger question as well today is how much is the USA going to beat Turkey by? That's a good question as well, I think. I actually haven't checked the USA lineup. They're probably rolling out some, some B team. Yeah, they are. They're literally rolling out a B team. National anthem of Australia, boys. Come on. Here we go. Loud and proud, lads. That's right hand, never mind. Da-da-da-da. Australians, oh, let us rejoice, for we are young and free. We've golden soil and wealth for toil. Our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains and let us sing, advance Australia fair. Come on, boys! Come on! Let's go, lads! Let's go! It's time. It is time. All right. No clue what they're saying, but it's very hard to. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. Their anthem goes on. Should get in Discord so we can talk with you. I mean, honestly, that wouldn't be the worst idea. That wouldn't be the worst idea, to be completely honest. Do we do a Discord call? Let me ask the members lounge. Oh, Volpato is mogging. Volpato is mogging so hard right now. Lucas Harrington is going to score today. He's going to become the youngest goal scorer ever for the Socceroos in a World Cup game. Voice of an angel. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I need to find a way I need to see if there's like a way to link the channel Discord. I don't think we can forgive Popper for that US loss. Putting 35-year-old Lecky against young Americans who are going to... No, that's exactly what I'm saying, though, right? Because what even was the point of calling up Matthew Lecky to this squad in the first place? I love Matthew Lecky, right? Socceroos hero forever for what he did in that game against Denmark, right? In the 2022 World Cup to get us through to the group stage. But why the hell was he getting called up? Can someone explain that to me? I had some absolute bioweapons all over my Twitter when they announced that these squad selections were made. And I said, we shouldn't have called up Mobile, we shouldn't have called up Lecky, and we shouldn't have called up Valupale. It should have been Eli Adams, Clayton Taylor, and Marcus Eunice. And they said, oh, well, actually, these three guys have national team experience, and those three guys don't have national team experience. I wonder how we're going to get our young players national team experience. Maybe by calling them up to the fucking national team. Maybe that would help. I don't know. Just me, though. Maybe I'm the only one that realizes that, hey, the way that you get your young players national team experience is by calling them up to the national team. Like, Lecky played, 5 games all season because he kept getting soft tissue injuries every time he tried to come back? Bro, I'm going to say, of course Volpato's render is him fixing his hair. That is such a Volpato move. No, but like, seriously, were we really banking on Lecky coming back from his, how many soft tissue injuries did he have throughout the season? Like, my God, man. My God, that was ridiculous decision-making from Popper. I don't know what he was thinking. Oh, lads, we're about to kick off. Oh, this is scary. Come on. I'm not opposed to Baich starting, not going to lie. Look, I'm not opposed to him starting, but the problem is, why is he starting at right wing back? We specifically brought along Truin and Guerrier so that we had cover at wing back, and we've started I want to know what the conversation. I'm going to start the timer, by the way, because we're about to kick off here. Shit. Okay. Where's the timer? Where's the timer? Crap. All right, we're underway. Kickoff is underway, ladies and gents. Back onto that, though, right? I'd love to know what the conversation was like when they said, oh, crap, Jacob Italiano's not starting. I wonder what we're going to do. Well, thank God we brought along Kai Truin and Jason Guerrier to cover right wing back. Tony Popovic then whips out evil smirk. Have you heard of Aziz Bayic? Gee, Popper, I don't know. Have we? Starting a 35-year-old didn't work the last time against the USA, so let's start a 35-year-old on the same fucking side as Julio Enciso. If it works, it works, and I shut up. If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work, and I'm dignified. Is that even the right word to describe what I'm feeling? I don't even know. Okay, early sparring here. Honestly, if both teams want to play for a draw, I'm fine with that as well. I'll happily sit through a 0-0 if it means we go through to the round of 32 as the second best team in the group. Long ball up. Good win from Harrington there. Love that. So it looks like Metcalf's going to play down the left-hand side and Volpato's going to play down the right, which I'm not exactly opposed to. I don't mind it at all. I am just curious as to why Iran Kunda is being chosen as the striker. Surely you'd start Mo Torre and then bring Iran Kunda off the bench, but I guess not. Harrington. Out to Metcalf. Bit of a dodgy touch. Manages to work it back to Harrington. This is going to be a slow game, ladies and gents. I hope no one's expecting any exciting, fast-paced action. This is going to be slow. It's going to be slow. This is going to be methodical. This is going to be Popper versus Popper. This is Metapod versus Metapod. For anyone who gets that reference, you're a friend of mine. But if you don't get that reference, then shame on you, I guess. Okay, so it looks like it's going to be Geordie Boss on the right-hand side. I don't know about this, Chief. I really don't know about this. Oh, ball given away. Here we go. O'Neill. Bit of a dodgy pass there for Volpato. He's kind of stitched him there. Iran Kunda wins a header, though. Australia used Harden. My man. My man. That legit just is what this is, though. This is just going to be 90 minutes of so-and-so using Harden over and over and over again. Until one of them decides to use string shot for some fucking reason. But it does nothing anyway. Can Metapods learn string shot? Do they forget string shot when they evolve from Caterpie to Metapod? Why are we talking about Pokemon? We've got a World Cup game going on here. Ball forward here. Chance, Volpato. Nice turn outside out. Shot! Oh my goodness! Oh, Jackson Irvine, tight angle. Forces the save. Out of Gill in goal for Paraguay. Volpato did really nice there. Finds Irvine inside. Tight angle. Wasn't really going to score from there, but good to force the save out. Now we have a chance from a corner. We got some tall boys on. Kachati, Sutar, Harrington. There's some height in the box. Whip a proper ball in here, Christian. God, he's so handsome. Give us a good one. Give us a good cross. Harrington scored some headers for Colorado. Let's see that beautiful bonnet on it today. The left foot in swinger. Christian Volpato. In it goes. Doesn't beat the first man, unfortunately. We win possession back here, though. Worked around the back. And we're going to keep possession. Some high press, though, from Paraguay. Of course, Paraguay, for anyone who didn't hear earlier from the commentators, but we've known this throughout, the entire World Cup campaign. The second best defensive team in the qualifiers for South America. USA have scored already. They're playing a B team. What are they doing, bro? What are they doing? Lads, they've started Guller and Yildiz and Kokshu. Come on, bro. How do you concede to Austin Trusty? You let fucking Sebastian Berhalter get the assist? Brother, his dad was like the worst coach in US soccer history. Metcalf across to Irvine. Irvine splits the gap beautifully. Volpato just runs away from him there. Can't find Irinkunda through. Looks like they're going to pack it really tight here. They're looking to just sit on Volpato, which isn't a bad idea, to be honest. Ball given away, though. But we win it back very nicely. Foul given away, though. That's not great. Not great. Oh, Will, you smart ass. Will, I don't know if you're in the chat, bro, but you're an absolute dick. Never have I been prouder to be American. Lads, should I tweet it? Lads, should I tweet it? Never have I been prouder to be American than when I saw our B team score an opening goal against Turkey. I could do it, to be fair. I could do it. I got told as well it's probably not in my best interest to, tweet out about Paraguay because, I'll probably get stabbed. Long ball. Well done, Patrick Beach. We love that. We love that from you, Paddy. Ball forward, Irinkunda. Space to run here. Gets caught up, however. Can't progress. That's okay. We're just going to turn back and keep possession here. Don't mind it at all. Pat Beach has been a revelation this World Cup, lads. I can't lie. I've actually never felt so safe. Like, credit to Popper for showing the balls to start him again. But you got to feel for Matty Ryan. I wonder what Matty Ryan's thinking through all this because, God, you must be gutted if you're Matthew Ryan. You've done so well over your whole career for the Socceroos, and then all of a sudden you get to the World Cup, and then a guy who's never played a competitive match for the Socceroos is now chosen as the starting goalkeeper over you. After a really good season in Levante, might I add. Matt Ryan had a really good season in Levante, and he got dropped for Patrick Beach, who had an okay season for Melbourne City, but last season I thought he did even better. I'm not going to say he dropped off this season. I think Melbourne City entirely dropped off, but Gicardi out wide. Oh, beautiful work from Volpato. Beats his man 1v1, wins us another corner. He's looking dangerous early on, Christian. He's doing really well here. Honestly, just keep winning us these set pieces, man. We've got to get our heads on one of them eventually, surely. Christian Volpato, all will be forgiven if you can get on the goal involvements today. Goal or assist, I don't mind. Goal or assist, I don't mind. Christian Volpato whips it in. Floats it deep. Back stick. Sutar tries to get up to it. Doesn't quite work out. Do we get there first? Yes, we do. Aiden O'Neill. And it's going to be a throw in there for Paraguay. Yeah, I think Sutar's probably just going to sit at the back post for most of these set pieces, to be honest, because God knows that Paraguay team is just going to triple team him, not let him get anywhere near the goal mouth. And respect to him, to be honest, I'd do the exact same thing. I mean, you're not going to be able to hold him back with one person, probably not with two, so you might as well stick 3 or 4 on him. Ball upwards. Irinkunda tries to win the header, can't quite. Irvine. Bayic tries to look line, but it's intercepted and goes out. I fucking hope Volpato scores so these sub 5 subhumans on Twitter can stop crying about his call up. Honestly, so real, man. So real. Look, do I like that it took him this long to get called up? No, obviously. But, like, why were people expecting him to make such a big call on his international career when he was 18 years old? Shot from range, that is awful. Holy shit, Aiden O'Neill's just put that down the subs tunnel. That is crazy. That is wild. I swear Jackson Irvine's only good when it comes to the Asian Cup, by the way. I swear whenever we play like a World Cup or like just literally anything else, like friendly games or whatever, he's pants. But the moment you get to the Asian Cup, the guy turns into fucking Zinedine Zidane. Paraguay player down injured here. Bit of a knock. Yeah, Harry Sutar with a bit of a high arm there. It's the same with Arenya. He'll become an Australian international, in my honest opinion. I don't know about Arenya, to be honest, because here's the thing, right? Volpato was in a bit of a situation where he broke through as a teenager at a time where Italy were really, really strong with their... Oh, hold on. This is some nice play here. Irvine gives it out wide. Volpato. He's got runners underneath. He looks to take on. He does well here. Cuts inside. Oh, he's looking dangerous early on. I'm loving this, Christian. Show us that confidence, lad. Volpato came at a really weird time because at the Italian national team at that time, look at the wingers you had. You had Politano, you had Insigne, you had Berardi, you had Chiesa. You had a lot of really good wingers, and then you had the young guys coming through as well, like Zaniolo. You had, I know he wasn't coming through just yet, but you got guys like Coliosho, probably Gnonto as well. So he had like probably 8 or 9 players that were ahead of him already, so he wasn't going to get a call up then. And now that he has been getting closer to getting a call up, you have wingers like Liberali, you have, wingers like Pafundi, you have other young guys that are probably breaking through and have a bit of a higher ceiling than he does. So now is probably the right time for him to declare for Australia. But with Arenya, Italy have a big, big striker shortage, right? And I know people are going to point to guys like Camarda and say, oh, we have Camarda, you have Pio Esposito. And it's like, yeah, true. But if Italy do want to make a thing of going to a front two more permanently, then Arenya is going to potentially be a big guy to keep an eye on. Keep in mind, this guy scored his first professional goal when he was 16 years old and was becoming a starter in Serie C and got a move to Roma, where he's been getting a decent amount of game time here and there. And he's playing for the Italian youth national team. So, look, I would love for Arenya to declare for Italy, to declare for Australia, purely because I think he would have a bigger impact on Australian football than he would on Italian football, right? I win either way. Purely. Oh, I'm seeing 1-1s in the chat. Oh, no. Ah, bugger. Arda Güler, of course. How long do we think it's going to be before my timeline gets flooded with Arda Güler? Oh, no, that means Turkey finally score a goal. It took him 3 games, but they score a goal at the World Cup. Fair play, man. Fair play. Honestly, I'm happy for him, man. You can't be going away from the World Cup with this kind of attacking talent without scoring. I'm actually happy for them that they scored. I wonder what the scenes are like at the live site in Northbridge. I was very tempted to go down, but I opted not to. Great tackle there, Paraguay, given possession of the ball. I'm a little bit worried about Julio and Enciso. I do think that he can definitely cause some damage, but I do feel a lot more confident having Jordan Boss down his side. Good interception there. Volpato finds Aaron Kunda defeat, tries to lay it off. Little shove through the back there. Referee doesn't give it, though. God, I can't lie, man. Aaron Kunda up top is not it. I love Nestori, but you need a more physical player up there. He just gets bullied by Alderete. He just gets bullied. Like, I don't know what Popper's thinking. I understand he's got pace, but like, what is the point? What is the point of having Nestori's pace when you're trying to just play him to feed every single time? It's fucking stupid. It is absolutely stupid. We would have gotten more use out of playing Tete Yengi up front and just playing Nestori off of the left wing. Ball long over the top for Paraguay. Headed behind. Patrick Beach manages to keep it in. That looked out for all money, by the way. That looked out for all money, but managed to keep it in. Aaron Kunda, once again taken down. This time wins a free kick, though. Love that. I really do hope we look to bring on a proper striker at some point, man, because, look, here's the thing. I don't mind Metcalf starting at the right wing because when he cuts inside, he's actually not too bad. You can't have Metcalf on the left wing hugging the line. That's stupid. It defeats the whole purpose of what worked. The whole reason Metcalf worked so well in that first game was because he was able to tuck inside, create space for Italiano when he overlapped, and ultimately sit closer to the middle. But now we've put him on the left, and he's having to hug line, which is just worse. I don't know why Popper is so willing to put players in roles that don't suit them when we have players that better suit the roles. It confuses me so much. It really does confuse me. Harrington. Not really had heaps to do so far, but he looks comfortable, which is nice. I'm so happy with Harrington, man. We've genuinely got a centre back for the national team for the next 15 years. Him and Kachati are going to be here for the next 15 years, man. I'm so certain. Tried to play a ball forward there. Volpato fights for it. Manages to help win possession here. We've got a chance going forward. Nestori goes up for the ball, but it's cleared long. Do we win back possession there? Harrington with some good physicality. Gets up, wins the game ahead tennis. Now Paraguay might look to hit, though, on the counter. Look to go out wide here. Being tracked nicely. Well done. There's a player going down and player's going to be halted. It's going to be Diego Gomez down as well. Hey, if he gets subbed off, I don't mind it. I don't mind it. He is probably their most dangerous creative player. Him and Enciso, I'd say. Oh. Yeah, leave one on him, Lucas. Do we think the other Ocon chooses Australia? That's actually a really good question. That's a different one entirely because you've got to look at it this way, right? Paul Ocon Jr., while he was really good, this lad didn't start playing professional football until he was like 20. He played for Benfica's youth teams. And while he was talented, I don't think he was ever like a breakout, like incredible star, right? Whereas Gianluca Ocon has just won the under-17s Euros with Italy, was named in the team of the tournament for that tournament, is getting consistent minutes playing professionally in the second division of Belgium. And on top of that, was a standout performer in the UEFA Youth Champions League where Bruges made a really, really deep run. I think they got to the final where they lost. So you look at that and you say, okay, well, Gianluca has a very high ceiling when compared to his brother. You also look at the fact that not only is he eligible for Australia and Italy, but he's also eligible for Belgium and I believe England as well. And Cuba, if I'm not mistaken. So there's a lot of questions that have to be asked here because he's got a lot of eligibilities. Chance now going forward. Ball back across the box. No one there to meet it. That's where Motore would be, man. I'm just going to say it. Volpato, though, once again, looking really good. On his weak foot as well, he puts in that ball. Beautiful win there. Chance to go forward here. Can we carry? What can we do? Go down the line. Look to force the ball back across the box. It's going to be a corner again. Don't mind it. Don't mind it at all. If I were an Australian, if I was someone at the FA, and I have to look at 3 players that are opting to go to different nationalities right now, that we haven't at least caught up to a national team camp at least, and I'm looking like these 3 guys we have to get for the future. I'm looking at Antonio Arena. I'm looking at Gianluca Ocon. The third one I'm less sure on. I'll be so honest. The third one I'm not as sure on. There's a guy playing in the Chelsea academy. Oh shit, I forgot his name. I'll have to get it up later. But we got a corner kick here now. Whipped in, doesn't beat the first man again. It's another poor corner. Can't believe we're playing with no striker. This is what I'm saying, man. It's just like I don't understand what Popper's game plan is because he's obviously trying to use Nestory as a ball to feet striker, which is like, well, what's the fucking point of doing that? Marcus Eunice. No, because I'm assuming Marcus Eunice gets called up for us anyway. I'm assuming I'm more on the line of like maybe dual nationals that are potentially like, you know, we need to look to get him called up. Hold on, let me try and find this. I'll find the name of the player, but there's a Don playing in the Chelsea academy that I really rate. I've seen a lot of footage of him. But he's very, very good, and I would like to see him called up. Second citizenship, Australia. Okay. So, obviously, if I had to pick top three, it's Gianluca Ocon, it's Antonio Arena, and then let me just find the name of the kid. Oh, honorable mention is a guy called Marcus Walker. Kid named Marcus Walker. Honorable mention. Plays as a centre-back for, I believe it's Nordsjælland right now. He is really good. Really good. I rate him very highly, but he's not going to make my top three because there's one more that, if you guys just bear with me, I can find real quick. Okay, you know what? I might have to fix this search. Hold on. Change it to just under 20s. Eamon Galassi is another one as well, if we could take him off of Turkey. Age... Oh, shit. Age from 0 to 20. There we go. Submit that search. Where is he, man? Come on. Bro. I should be able to find him because he plays for Chelsea. It's just Transfer Marquette's been a bitch. I guess it's my fault for trying to use Transfer Marquette. Marty Nicole Jazuli. Marty Nicole Jazuli. The kid's 16 right now, but he is phenomenal. He is phenomenal. Yeah, sorry, Jovan, you mentioned it. Marty Nicole Jazuli, yeah. He's fantastic. I think he'd be an incredible player to get for the national team. Could you imagine if we could somehow line up with a... I'm not saying this would happen, right? But could you imagine having, like, in your attacking depths, the likes of Irinkunda, Volpato, Gulassi, Eunice, you know, Mo Torre, fucking, you know, Antonio Arena. Like, brother, we would be stacked. If only we still had Adrian Segicic. I'm still pissed that we don't have him still. All right, hydration break. Already said he wants to pick Australia. Yeah, I am hoping that we call up Eamon Galassi at some point. It is a shame that he did get that injury, but I do still think that he'll have a good comeback, and it's good to know that he's at Schalke with Dylan Leonard. Honestly, would genuinely not mind seeing him get like a short loan to the A-League, similar to Marcus Eunice. I genuinely would not mind that at all. If it means that he's going to come back and get some first-team football, I genuinely would not mind it, because he's only just turned 20 years old. But he plays in the Schalke B team. Like, if he could come back to, let's say, like a Sydney FC or something like that, and Sydney would be able to get him consistent game time, I'd 100% say, yeah, fucking go for it. Melbourne City to replace Eunice? Who knows, man? Honestly, who knows? I just want him to go somewhere where he's going to start week on week. But he is born in Sydney, so it makes perfect sense for him to potentially come back. But, yeah. I don't know, man. I really just do hope he declares for Australia, because we do lack some quality sort of players that can sort of play anywhere in that, like, attacking third apart from striker, like either wing and then at at 10 as well. Golassi's one of those guys that could genuinely do it, along with Volpato. And we had Segicic, but we lost him. But we don't really have a lot of those guys. Golassi's one of those guys, so I do hope we manage to get him at some point after the World Cup. Noah Skoko, another perfect example. Anthony Pavlesic. I think, from what I've been told, Pavlesic did his one-time switch, so I actually don't know what the criteria is for being able to get him back with Australia. But if we could somehow get him back in, he's the future of our goalkeeping ranks, 100%. I rate Patrick Beach. Pavlesic is next level. He is a phenomenal young keeper. But there's so many good young, players that could potentially declare for Australia. There's another kid, there's a striker at Lecce that I think he can choose between Australia and Romania. I think it's Jason Codor or something like that. I've seen a bit of footage of him. He looks good. He looks decent. Not like a world beater. But it's so many good little players like that I really think that if the FA could be looking to maybe try and bring these guys either back into our ranks for the youth international windows. Let's say the under-23s have another youth window. I'd 100% be looking at bringing in guys like Codor, like Skoko, like Gulassi, like Marcus Walker, like Nicole Jazuli. There's so many good young players there, man. Pavlesic being developed at Munich also helps with his ability to improve. He's not at Munich anymore, unfortunately. He did move to Croatia, to a team there, but I don't know if he's actually playing first-team football or if he's a starter. I know he's gotten some first-team games, but I don't actually think he's consistently starting. And he is 20 years old already, so he does need to sort of get a move on with, becoming a starter. But yeah, he's at NK Judes. But no, it turns out he's playing he's playing a decent amount of games. 58% of the games he's playing. 19 appearances, 11 clean sheets with 17 goals conceded. 11 clean sheets in 19 games is really, really good. Australia going forward here. Drinks break over. Is that another corner? It is. This one off the right-hand side finally. Oh! Oh, Metcalf's just been kicked in the face. Oh, that is rough. Oh, that is rough. Yikes. That's not even a corner. What? Can I just say, I fucking hate Clement Turpin. I fucking hate this guy. I am so sick of all these people on Twitter saying, oh my God, this guy's such a good ref. Oh. It's fuck off, man. This guy is shit. This guy is fucking trash, bro. Get him off, bro. Get him off. It's not going to be a red card. It's not even going to be a card. Turpin's a fucking knobhead, bro. Fucking hate this guy. Oh, he's bleeding. Oh, he's been cut big. Oh, shit. That is a nasty cut. Look down at his right hand, man. It's just fucking filled with blood. Bro, just sub him off now. There's no point keeping him on, Popper. You're putting him on there as a fucking work rate winger. How's he going to win headers? There's half his fucking face is bandaged up. Just sub him off. Mo Toure or Tete Yengi up top. I don't care which. Irinkunda off the left. Volpato off the right. It's that fucking simple. Please. Fagani, number one ref. Oh, my God. Also pissed off on how Durga was able to go to the World Cup. Should have been me. Bro, look. What does Durga actually do? You know what I mean? What does this guy do? I don't care about what he does as a job. I don't care. I get Vandy. I get why Vandy is popular, and deservedly so. The guy goes across the country following an A-League team. there's only like a select handful of people that do that, and all of the people that do that should, get their fair share of praise. Where the fuck does Durga ever travel as a Brisbane Roar fan? As a supposed Brisbane Roar fan, I never really see him at Brisbane Roar games. It's always just Socceroos and Matildas, but, And also, Durga might be the most, unfunny person on all of soccer Twitter, I will say. Durga might genuinely be, Durga has the same humor as, one of those women in their mid-20s that works in HR and does the, anti-bullying training videos. That's the kind of humor we're dealing with. Metcalf back on. He goes to all the games in Melbourne because he lives there. Why is he a Brisbane Roar fan then? What? Oh, very long throw there from Paraguay. No one in the box to meet it, though. Rushed out a bit. Harry Sutar didn't really need to rush that. Win back possession, though. That's nice. Volpato. Can we find Aaron Kunda forward? He just gets shut down so quick, Volpato. Paraguay executing a really good game plan here. Their game plan is let Metcalf have the ball because on the left-hand side he's dog shit, which he is, to be fair. And as soon as Volpato gets on the ball, because he's the only good creator we've got, just close him down immediately. And they've been doing that the whole game. Yeah, I don't get why he supports them. It's weird. I don't know. This isn't the AFL, man. I don't get it. I don't get it. This isn't the AFL where you have, people in fucking Perth that'll support Port Adelaide. It's the A-League, bro. I mean, I say that, and then I also don't really give Daniel Gregory shit for supporting MacArthur, but, that's different, you know what I mean? His club literally doesn't exist anymore. Got to cut him some slack. Oh, Turkey are winning. Oh, shit. Oh, wow. Okay. Cockchew with a goal. Fair play, Turkey. Damn, there we go. Turkey actually showing some life. Glad they didn't show it against us. Aaron Kunda. Aaron Kunda getting forward. Can he lay the pass off? Nope. Good tackle, though. No foul given by Turpan. AFL makes sense in some cases is clubs that moved like Swans and Lions. No, that does make sense. I completely get that. But, that doesn't really happen with the A-League, you know what I mean? Let's say, for example, right? Let's say the Mariners, before they got bought out, they came in and said, actually, we're going to relocate. I know this doesn't make sense, but they'd say, we're going to relocate the Mariners to the Gold Coast. I'd understand if people from Gosford still supported the Gold Coast Mariners or whatever the hell they want to be called, right? I'd understand that. Because, that is your club. That was your club. They've just moved, but it still is your club. So unless you get another club that you decide you want to support, I understand why, So let's say Turkey win 3-1. What does it mean for us if we lose? So, Ewan, it's not goal difference this year. It's not goal difference. It's head-to-head. So since we've beat Turkey, they can beat the USA 10-1 and we can lose 10-0 and it doesn't mean anything. We still finish above Turkey. But what that does mean is that we probably don't make it through because we'd have bad goal difference. I said it at the start. 4 points guarantees us going through. I said it at the start of the World Cup. Before any of the games started, I said any third place finishing teams, 4th place is going to be 100% enough to go through. Pretty much every single time. The only issue for us is Ecuador. Ecuador winning over Germany was a horrible result for us. A horrible result for us if we lose this game. Ooh, ball floated in. That's unlucky. Ecuador beating Germany was genuinely one of the worst results that could have happened to us. Genuinely. Because if you look at the third place teams right now, right? Ecuador being third place and being on 4 points means they jumped us automatically, which isn't great, right? But you look at the teams that still have a game left to play, okay? That if we lost this game, we'd still be ahead of them, right? Croatia, they still have a game left to play against Ghana. They're going to beat Ghana, or they're going to get points off of Ghana most likely, because they know they have to. Algeria have a game to play against Austria. Belgium have a game against New Zealand. Cape Verde have a game against Saudi Arabia. And the worst part about that is that if Cape Verde draw, they beat us on goal difference. If Cape Verde lose, Saudi Arabia then jump us because they'd then be on 4 points. And if Cape Verde win, then they jump us anyway. DR Congo have a game against Uzbekistan, which they'll probably win. Senegal have a game against Iraq, which they'll probably win. So we could be cooked, is all I'm going to say, if we lose this. We just need to avoid defeat. Win or draw sees us through as the second place team in the group and guarantees us the game against the second place team in Group G, which will most likely be Iran or Egypt. Or if New Zealand can somehow beat Belgium and Egypt can beat Iran, then it will be New Zealand. Shot from distance, Jordan Boss shot practically straight down the middle there. Shots on target though, don't mind it. Is that the first shot on target we've had since the Irvine shot in the first few minutes? I think it might be. Damn, this game's boring, guys. Should we watch Turkey versus versus the USA instead? Might be more entertaining, but it doesn't really mean anything, does it? Because, you know, one team is guaranteed to go top and then one team is guaranteed to finish bottom, so it doesn't really matter what that result is. Chance now going forward. Ball out wide. Volpato cuts it inside. Beautiful work. Laid off. Can we get a shot off here? Irvine, no. Slips through. Nothing there. And Ciso running here. Irvine trying to track back. Well done by Kachadi. Puts it out for a throw. They got some long throwers on their team, though, I'm pretty sure, Paraguay, so we've got to be worried about this one. I want to have a look at these Turkey goals when I get a chance. They got the match highlights up on FotMob, so I might actually have a peek. Long throw into the box. Poorly done by the Paraguay attack there. That is going to comfortably go out for a goal kick. Don't mind that at all. Bang, look at that shot from Geordie Boss from range. By the way, lads, I'm saying this. After the World Cup, we need to get rid of the Aussie coaches, get a foreign coach. Get a foreign coach that plays with a 4-2-3-1. Either a foreign coach, or if you're not going to get a foreign coach, the only Oz coaches I would want are, I'm not even shitting you, the only Oz coaches I would want would either be Ange Postecoglou or maybe Mark Milligan. Maybe. What the fuck? Just seen the Sidemen did a watch-along of Germany versus Ecuador. Could you imagine if you were tuning in for a Sidemen Sunday and it was a World Cup watch-along for some bum-ass fucking game you didn't care about? On today's Sidemen Sunday, we're gonna be watching DR Congo versus Uzbekistan, guys. Oh, crunching tackle! Love it, Lucas Errington. That would be great, but we give him Popper an extension. No, I'm so pissed off at that. I'm so genuinely pissed off at that. I'm so genuinely pissed off. Because what kind of ambition does that show? Look, I'm assuming that the reason we've done that is that the Asian Cup is going to be a big last hurrah for some of these players that are just going to be binned off after this. We're not going to see them in the national team anymore. And to be fair, that should be the case. I'm fine with letting go of Paul Izzo. I'm fine with letting go of Jason Guerrier. I'm fine with letting go of Jackson Irvine, Matthew Leckie, Awer Mabil, Aziz Bayic. I'm fine with letting go of all of those guys. Bye-bye, see you later, don't need you anymore, right? But we're just giving up another chance that we have to actually win the Asian Cup. Like, we haven't done good in that tournament since we won it. So why the fuck are we just sticking with our same old bullshit? Get Harry Kewell in after the Asian Cup. Nah, man. Nah. I don't know about that. Look, he did okay in Vietnam, but he did shit in Japan. He was horrible at Yokohama. I mean, let's have a look at his managerial stats here. Let's have a look at his managerial stats. Because I actually am curious. Not player profile. I want to see his manager profile. There we go. So let's see this. He's currently at Hanoi. Fair play. At Hanoi, he's got 20 games under his belt. 12 wins, 2 draws, 6 losses. Okay. He was at Yokohama, where he averaged 1.55 points per game in 33 games. Before that, he was assistant manager at Celtic. Okay, nice. Manager at Barnet, where he lasted 7 games. Okay. That's not great. So 7 games at Barnet, and he averaged 0.29 points per game. That's not good. Oldham, 41 games, 1.39 points per game. Okay. Notts County, 15 games, 0.87 points per game. Not good. Crawley Town, 57 games to be fair, and 1.16 points per game. Nah. I wish we got the newest Tunisian coach, not going to lie. Nish player. I mean, realistically, you guys shouldn't even be in the Asian Cup. Also, Ange is a shit manager. Nah. Respect Big Ange, okay? You're not being fair. I am absolutely pissed that we didn't get Marcelo Bielsa. Like, do we remember that when we had Marcelo Bielsa and Hervé Renard that both applied for the job? And we said no thanks, we've got Tony Popovich. Do we remember that? I'm fucking fuming. Why do you hate Ange so much, bro? Respect my boy. Respect my big cuddly souvlaki teddy bear. Bielsa. Bro. We could have had Bielsa or Renard, and instead we're stuck with fucking Popovich. I don't care if he can't speak English. I take a coach that can't speak English over fucking Popovich. Well, now he can speak English because he was at Leeds for ages, surely. Get him back in. Yeah, he couldn't speak English and somehow made a shit Leeds team stay in the Prem. Who would you guys have as the next national team manager? Because I'm assuming that we're not going to go foreign because our FA fucking hates itself. So we're going to pick another Australian. But for me, you have to go with Mark Milligan, surely. Kevin Muscat's not going to want the job because he'll have ambitions to keep doing club coaching in Europe. So Kevin Muscat won't want it. Mark Milligan probably won't want it either, to be fair to him. If Pauline Hanson ran for Prime Minister on the promise that she would force the FA to get a foreign coach in, I'd vote for her in a heartbeat. Also, lads, just to let everyone know, I put in an application last night to become the new manager of the Cook Islands national team. I'm not even joking. Andrew Nick Montgomery, give me either. If I could get Tim Kate, nah, he's busy with Qatar now, man. He's doing his ambassadory bullshit with Qatar. I'd take over Renard as well. In a heartbeat. Like, the fact that he was at Saudi for the last World Cup, actually managed to get some shit out of them, and then has since taken over Tunisia. Like, bro, this guy has so much international managerial experience, it's outrageous. Zambia, Angola, Ivory Coast, Morocco, Saudi, Tunisia. Well done there from Lucas Harrington. Heads it back to Pat Beach. 45 minutes gone, 6 minutes of added time here. But what I love most about Zidane would never come to Australia, let's be real here. What I love most about Renard is that he uses a formation that I like. And I know that sounds shitty. It's just like, well, what, you only like him because he uses a formation you like? Yeah, I do, actually. I only like him because he uses a formation I like. So fuck you. 4-2-3-1. It is that fucking simple. 4-2-3-1. That's all we need. Please, man. God. I cooked up something a while ago, right? A 4-2-3-1. But just think about this once we get Lewis Miller back, right? In goal, Pat Beach, because he's now probably our number one. And there's no point going back to Matt Ryan after this. So in goal, Pat Beach. Oh, hold on. We're on the attack here. Volpato driving inside. Actually, sorry, that's Volpato on the outside. Shot curled! Save. Good save there from Gill. Good work there from Boston Volpato down the right. Bajic down the left. Is that a corner or throw-in? Corner or throw-in? Corner or throw-in? Anyways, think of this as a potential squad after the Asian Cup. In goal, Pat Beach. Right back, Miller. Two centre-backs, Kachati Harrington. Left back, Boss. Double pivot, Robertson and Ocon Jr. Right wing, you give me... that is a shit ball. Right wing, you give me Volpato. Left wing, you give me Irankunda. In the 10, Riley McGree. Up top, Mo Toure. Does that not sound like absolute cinema to anyone else? Or is it just me? Does that not sound like absolute cinema? Who was that Serbian guy that made 6 World Cups in a row with 6 different national teams? 5, sorry, just look it up. What? We don't need defense. We need vibes. Ball in. Irvine header. Can't wrap his head around it. I'd have Devlin over. See, even that, though, I'd take that. Give me Devlin and Robertson as the double pivot. Give me that. If you don't want Robertson in there, you can put Ocon Jr. You can put Dylan Shikluna, who we spent all that time fucking nationalizing, not to just not even give him a call-up. Oh, man. But this is what I mean when I say that we need better attacking mids, because our attacking mid ranks are kind of genuinely stinky. Outside of, I'd say, Riley McGree, Cameron Puepion, and Eli Adams, our attacking ranks are kind of stinky. And if Riley McGree gets injured, just play Volpato at cam. Off the right, you go with Eunice, and off the left, Irankunda. Like, mate, look at those match stats, by the way. Attempts on goal, 1 for Paraguay, 0 on target. Attempts at goal for Australia, 6 on goal, 3 on target. Yeah, some Serbian manager took Mexico, Costa Rica, USA, Nigeria, and China to World Cups from 1986 to 2002. Volpato is a natural 10. I agree. He's doing really well on the right wing, though, right now. If we had Segicic, I would be saying play Volpato through the middle and put Segicic on the right wing with Irankunda off the left. But unfortunately, we all saw what USA did with Maurizio Pochettino. If Australia did something like that, we would actually be really good. Yeah, but the difference is the USA actually have like a much better team than we do, and the ability to attract someone like Pochettino. Plus, Pochettino's already said that he has no interest of coaching the US after the World Cup. So I'd assume that if we got in like a top tier manager, it'd be a similar scenario where we would get him in just to lose him straight after. You know what I mean? Pochettino was always going to be a short-term fix for them. Pochettino will have another club management gig after the World Cup is sorted. I'm so confident of that. I'd love to see Poch in Italy, though. I'd love to see that. You just need to stop suggesting names that aren't going to happen, Ewan. Like, I've heard Zidane and I've heard Jurgen Klopp. Like, come on. At least with Ange, we know it's not going to happen, but at least he's Australian. At least he's coached the Socceroos before. You can't just say Jurgen Klopp. What are we going to be able to offer Jurgen Klopp to convince him to come to the national team? Please do tell me. I would love to know. It does, but they got Fabregas. Ufuk Tal. Shut up, man. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Go away. Jovan, if I get any more of that out of you, I'm seriously about to, you know, I might have to start acknowledging Kosovo as a country, mate. Go, 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 go. Boss. Geordie Boss. Inside. What can he do? Cuts back out. Volpato. Does well. Whips in a ball. Too deep. Half time. Half time. Oh, okay. Well, not a bad half, I will say. Not a bad half. We didn't really get too much in terms of clear-cut chances, though, which is an issue. But Paraguay have had absolutely nothing going forward, so that works for me as well. Thierry Henry, I don't think Thierry Henry would want to do managerial stuff, to be honest. I mean, to be fair, I mean, he did it at Belgium. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think he'd want to do Australia. Get Arsene Wenger. He likes a youth project and has managed in obscure places. He has managed in Japan. He did manage in Japan. I will give you credit there. He did manage in Japan. The thing is, though, with Arsene Wenger is that I think he's just settling down now, and he's got his job at FIFA now. He's comfortable. I don't think he'll go back to managing. Adam Griffiths or David Zrilic. On that note, I'm going on a hydration break because I've had enough of that shit. Hydration secured. Steve Bracknell, Mark Goldbridge. We're closer to getting Steve Bracknell as our manager than we are Zidane. Let's be so honest here. Cal Freeze. Oh, stop. Pally Pierce on a bender. Thanks. I actually want to check out these goals in the Turkey versus USA game. So let's see this US goal. Berhalter cross in. Backstick to Trust. That's awful defending from Turkey, to be fair. This is the Turkey goal here. Ball slipped through. Yilmaz pulled across. Goulet, good touch. Matt Turner probably needs to come out a bit earlier. And let's have a look at the second Turkey goal if it would like to load, which it doesn't look like it would like to. Come on, man. Load in for me here. Oh, well, we're going to check that out later. It was Kochu that scored it, so. Probably some 50. It was probably some 67-yard scream or something like that. I can't believe Ecuador beat Germany, man. That's actually so clutch from them. Ugh. Metcalf has to come off. I agree. I entirely agree. He's not offered anything this first half, for one, and two, half of his face has been taken off by someone's fucking boot. So I don't know why we're persisting with this. Can I just say as well, right? FOTMob ratings are so fucking stupid. Let me just read you out something, okay? Connor Metcalf, sitting on a 6.8 rating so far, right? 14 out of 19 passes completed, so 74% pass accuracy, okay. Shot accuracy, 0%. Chance created, 1. Okay. As an attacking midfielder, by the way. 6.8 rating. Volpato, on the other hand, 85% pass completion. Shots on target, 1. Shot accuracy, 100%. Chances created, 3. Rating, 6.3. How does that make sense? How the fuck does that make sense? That's so dumb. Christian Volpato is the best thing that has happened to the team. I'm with you 100%. Also, A-League is the best sometimes 6262. I need to get you to join my channel Discord, mate, because you have the right to join the members lounge because you are a channel member and /donator. I don't know what your other socials are, but that is the Discord link there. I don't know if you have a way to copy that and paste that in, or yeah, just lads, join the channel Discord. Just do it already. You know what I mean? Just do it already. Just do it already. But yeah, join the channel Discord, lads. I'm gonna pin that message as well so everyone can see it. Yeah, start joining up. But A-Leagues, you join in as well, man, because I need to get you in so I can give you access to the members lounge. What's Discord? What's Discord? It is like a messaging app. Volpato should have started all the games, in my opinion. I agree with you. I agree with you. The fact that he hasn't is just more of Tony Popovic's absolute brilliance. But don't worry, guys, because Popper's here till the end of the Asian Cup. And that's a good thing, apparently. Bro, that water's good, man. You guys ever realize like how good water is? Like, this shit's peak, man. Okay, I'm going to put this jug down here because it's empty now. When are we getting a full video on the Socceroos? Probably after this game, I'm going to start working on filming that. It'll probably just be sort of an analysis on the group stage. And then once we find out who our opponent is going to be in the next round, then I'll upload another video. But I am glad that I waited to do... I am glad I waited after all these games to just do it all together, because there are a lot of like things that happened in between the games that I think it's good that we waited all this time. Steve Spider, welcome to the stream, mate. Come on, Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Absolutely, my friend. Absolutely. Will it be a long one? I mean, it could be. It depends on how much there is to talk about. We've just got to hope that we avoid defeat here and actually get through to the round of 32. So that we actually have another video to come out when we're talking about opponents. Because if we lose today, the chances are we probably don't end up making it through. But if I have to imagine how long the video would be, honestly, don't know. Probably somewhere between... maybe around like 20, 25 minutes? I don't know. I don't know. It honestly just depends on how long I want to ramble for. Will that USA first half... oh, don't worry. It will get a mention. It will get more than a mention. Woohoo! Fucking hell. That game was a sack of shit. That whole performance was terrible. Honestly. That whole performance was a joke. Popovic. It's... what an idiot. Nish envelope. Oh man, I don't want to hear that name even mentioned anywhere near the Socceroos ever again, unless that name should never be mentioned alongside the Socceroos, unless the question is who are some players that should never again play for the Socceroos. That is the only way it is appropriate to mention that name. He who shall not be named. Big old Nishan Smelly Upalo. I love Nish. Look, I love Nish, but like at the same time, it's like he just shouldn't be in the squad when you consider some of the other players that didn't make it despite having considerably better seasons. Turkey beating USA, by the way. Yeah, but it doesn't really matter. Like, they're guaranteed to finish bottom of the group, and USA is fielding a B team. You know. I'm not really too fussed that they're currently winning, because it is utterly meaningless, my friends. It is utterly meaningless. Papa 100% picked him due to his days at the VUC. Oh, 100%. 100%. No doubt in my mind. And that's what annoyed me, right? is because I had heaps of people on my Twitter saying, oh, well, Valupale, Lecky, and Mabil all had to get called up because they had international experience, and that's why we were right not to call up Eunice, Taylor, and Adams, because they don't have international experience. How exactly do players get international experience again? Can you remind me? Can anyone remind me? Oh, yeah. It's by calling them up to the international fixtures. How are the players supposed to get experience if we don't call them up? I don't care if their first call-up is a World Cup. If they're good enough, then just call them up. Right? That makes sense, right? Like, I'm not the only one that thinks that. Like, come on, man. It's ridiculous. Okay. We're about to be back underway here in the second half. This is big. This is potentially very big. Oh, wow. I'm stressed. I'm very stressed. Paraguay's walking out now. I'll be right back, ladies and gents. Okay, we're just about ready to go. Do you know Irv Renard was on the FA's coach list? When we were going for Arnold, we interviewed Marcelo Bielsa, and the reason we decided not to get him, we turned him down because he couldn't speak English. And then he went to Leeds and absolutely fucking killed it at Leeds in England. And then we rejected Irv Renard for Tony Popovich. If Irv Renard isn't the Popovich replacement after the Asian Cup, I will actually be very upset. But he won't be, because we'll get some shit like fucking Marco Rudan. Alrighty. Here we go. Second half underway. We started the timer a little bit early, wherever the timer is, up there. Started a little bit early just because I want to try and keep a bit better track of where the timestamps are for the half. Oh, long ball there. Okay, let's hope for another good 45 here. Like I said, 0-0 draw is enough to see us through to the group. Or see us through to the next round. Paraguay also know that 0-0 draw is enough to see them through to the next round, as they will be guaranteed as one of the best third-place teams to go through, because they will have 4 points. So look, if both teams want to continue playing out a 0-0 draw, personally, I do not care at all. I just want to make sure that we are finishing second in the group. Also, if we lose this game, then I don't think we make it through with our goal difference. And Jackson Irvine has already been given a yellow card. Great start to the half, Jackson. Fantastic work. Not even a fucking minute in, you've already been booked. That's great. That is great. Yeah, and Ciso's pretty dangerous, man. Got to worry about him. Long ball. Can we win the header? Yes, we can. The follow-up drops back to Paraguay, though. They're going to let it run out for a throw. Got some long throwers on the team, as we've seen. Ball did more damage than Irvine. Should have carded the ball as well. Ball deep. Chance now for Paraguay to whip it in. They do. Cleared by Harrington. Well done, but it falls short. Shot deflected. It's going to go out for a corner here. No? Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought that was a corner. It looked like a corner. Oh, no. It just swerved like a motherfucker. Motherfucker. Smoking on the fucking roads. My God. That's been everywhere all over my Twitter. That Norwegian guy with the Indian accent. Patrick Beach, big kick. Lovely distribution, to be fair. Metcalf not bought off at halftime, but Paraguay have made subs to their midfield. They've bought on Maurizio, who, if anyone remembers, probably don't, but he was the one that scored them their only goal against the USA in the first game of the group. Nestri Irankunda running up, manages to win, gets it behind, chance, goes down, no penalty. That did look soft. No penalty, looks about right. Boss, forward, Volpato, tries a little flick. Boss held off. That's got to be a foul, man. Turpan, what the fuck are you doing? This fucking French frog, bro, he pisses me off. I hate this guy. Play the ball short here. 49 minutes gone, so 4 minutes gone in the first half. Kachati. Oop. Lost that one there. Good win back through the midfield, but given away. Now Paraguay with a chance to counter. We've got to go towards him here. Long range shot. Easy save for Pat Beach. Speculative effort. 2-2. Come on. Let's go. Love that. Love that. I mean, Sebastian Berhalter with the goal as well. That's surprising. Did not expect Sebastian Berhalter to get on the pitch. To get on the score sheet. Fair play to him. I'll have to check out that goal later. Well, to be fair, I'm watching every single game of this World Cup, so I'll see it regardless, but I'll have a look at the highlights before I go back and watch the game. By the way, I had a few people asking me why my videos are so far behind for the 1,000 Games of Football Challenge. I've watched all the games and I'm up to date. It's just that I wanted to sort of ice my account for like a week because of the whole Turkey situation. So the videos are essentially a week behind on there. But we're going to catch up eventually because once we get to stuff like the round of 32, there's only like 1 or 2 games a day. So we'll catch up sooner rather than later. But I'm essentially planning on doing anywhere from like 6 to 8 of those reels a day until we catch up. Irvine, bit of a scuffed long ball. Manages to find Jordan Boss, though. Volpato's a bit deeper. Jordan Boss is going to drive. Finds Volpato back. Inside, Irvine. What can he do? Back outside to Boss. Volpato's there to offer. Finds Volpato. Deep ball, no. Goes in behind to Irvine. Irvine crosses it. Chance. Oh, my God, Nestor. You got to swing a leg at that, man. Ball in the middle. No one there. Cleared out. Can we win back that ball in possession in the midfield? No, we can't. Paraguay going to work it out here. Very well done from Enciso. This is the highest goals record USA has had in the World Cup ever, right? I believe so. They're not historically a very good attacking side, the US. So this last sort of like 4 or 5 years where they've been bringing through a lot of these good attacking talents has really been sort of out of the norm for them. So I wouldn't be surprised, but they scored 2 against us. They scored 4 against Paraguay. And and then 2 today. So that's 8. So I think that is a record for them so far. Just film them, draft it, and upload them at the same time. What? Oh, film them, draft it, and upload it at the same time. Yeah, true. Could do that. That is essentially what I'm doing, though. Like, I am just going through and essentially watching the game, and as soon as I'm done watching the game, I record my thing and then slap it up straight away. Very long ball there to absolutely nobody. Who's this Donny with the kangaroo mask? Oh, my God. Harrington, that is not a great ball up the pitch, to be honest. Can we wing back possession here, please? Bajic, got to watch out the left-hand side. Ball out. Whip into the box. Good header from Harrington. Easy. Nice work. Here we go now. Chance to break. Volpato foul through the back. Turpan doesn't call it again. You fucking frog. Call the fucking foul. What the fuck is Bajic doing? What the fuck is Bajic doing? Bajic has just given an absolute hospital pass back and now he's complaining to Patrick Beach. What the fuck is he doing? What is Bajic doing? Patrick Beach has done nothing wrong there. He's been given a shit fucking pass back. Oh my God, Bajic, you're a fucking idiot, mate. Absolute fucking idiot. He leaves it. Beach starts coming towards it to claim it, and then he fucking passes it back. Paraguay out swinging corner. Chance for them now. Jesus, that was a good whip. Get there first, please. We do. Good tackle, but that's going to be our possession. Here we go. Now we can carry. Chance now. Volpato. Tries to find Geordie Boss. Blocked off. It's going to be our throw-in again. Kachati. Nice little flick in behind there from Volpato. Can't quite get it to Boss, but we do win the throw-in off the back of that. Very nice. Long throw into the box, it looks like. Ceccardi, whatever the fuck. Whips it in. Can we get heads on it? We can't. Headed back out. We win that possession back, though. That's nice work from Boss, but it's given away. Ceccardi tries to get back. Oh, and Ciso's running forward now. Oh, I don't like that. Ball whipped in. Oh, that has hit Rose Zed, baby! Landed in the fucking Azteca. What a cross. What a cross. That is gorgeous. The commentators are saying, oh, the Socceroos are not doing a good enough job at holding up possession. I agree, but it also doesn't help when your coach has put Nestori Irankunda as your fucking hold-up striker. When you've got Mo Torre and Tete Yengi on the bench, we're using Irankunda as a hold-up striker. And I guarantee you, when we make a sub, he's going to sub off Irankunda. I guarantee it. Oh, lovely Chakati! Yes! Right into the boards, baby! Come on! Let's go! Let's go! Come on! Let's go! Yeah, have a nice little fucking bite of the LEDs, you dog. Let's go. Look at this, shoulder to shoulder. Yes! Oh, give me an instant replay. Give me an instant replay. Bang! Oh, my Lord. First up. Popper, what the fuck are you doing? What is he doing? He's just subbed off Volpato for fucking Aiden Krustik. You have to be a new level of fucking stupid to take off Volpato right now. Are you fucking dumb? Oh my God. Just when Paraguay are starting to build momentum and we need to take back control of the game, need to create some chances, take the pressure off a little. He takes off our best creative player, our only creative player, for fucking Aiden Krustik. Go. Here we go. Aaron Kunda in behind. Come on. Tries to drill it across. There's no one there. It's going to go out for a goal kick. Ball up the pitch here. We don't win the first header. Here we go. Bajic. Aaron Kunda, nice turn. What can he do? Shot from range. Blocked. To be fair, if there's one person I back to score from that range, it's going to be Aaron Kunda. Hrustik. Back pass. Hrustik again. Misplaced pass. Boss does well to win it back. Irvine. Hrustik. One more. Hrustik shot and block. Torres slots that in. Well, I guess we'll never know because Popovic would rather start without a striker. The thing is, right, it's not even a thing against Aiden Hrustik. It's just like, I don't understand what Popovic is going for here. Because if he took off Volpato and put on a striker and then moved Nestory to the left wing again and then Metcalf to the right, like we saw worked incredibly effectively against Turkey, I would say, yeah, no, fair enough. Fair enough. I can back that. But he's taken off Volpato for a slower version of Volpato. Fuck, these Paraguay players are sooks, bro. Absolute sooks. Aussies are getting rough here. Well, Kind of need to. I like it too. But the thing is, it's like, it's a bit too early for my liking. If we start getting players on yellow cards, then we're cooked. Like, Irvine's going to have to come off soon, I think. Irvine's getting very involved, which is good, but also at the same time, you can't risk Irvine getting sent off in this game. The good thing, though, is that yellow cards get wiped after the group stage, so we don't have to worry. But at the same time, it's like, Irvine does well around his man. That is a shit ball in the middle, though. How's Volpato off and not Metcalf? This is what I'm saying, man. Popper's genuinely... Oh, just... God. If he subbed off Volpato to put on a striker so that he could then move Metcalf to the right wing and Nesri and Kunda to the left, I'd say, yeah, fair enough. It worked really well against Turkey. Just do that again. But he's taken off Volpato for a worse version of Volpato. Like a Volpato that's not as good at creating, not as good at dribbling, not as good at shooting, not quick, not as good at passing, not as physical. Like, what the God. Jordy Boss, ball into the box on the right foot. On his weaker right foot, might I add. Bajic keeps the ball in. Can he find a pass? That's gone out. Yep. It did. It did go out. Although he's woke for part. Irvine. Yeah. Look, Irvine's nice to have on the team, but it's like, does he do much better than some of the other players we have at our disposal? Like, I would rather have Robertson in his place right now. I'm being so serious. I would rather have Robertson in his place right now. Especially when it's getting down and dirty like this and you need someone to sort of dogfight in that midfield. Robertson's a perfect candidate. Irvine's good. Don't get me wrong. He is good. But I don't know. I just don't think he's what we need right now. Boss, going to try and get out of danger. Does well. Drives on his left. Turpan, call the fucking foul! You stupid inbred French cunt! Call the fucking foul! $65 minutes gone, 25 of regular time, plus probably another, 7 or 8 minutes after the hydration break. So, over half an hour to go. Struggling to see why we didn't call up Ballard. To be fair, it makes sense. Popper hasn't really ever rated Ballard. Ballard's good, but just doesn't fit the system. I'd be looking to make subs after the hydration break, man. Paraguay have made 2 subs. already. I've used up 2 of their windows, though. It's a change in strikers. Abeos off for Arsa. Building out from the back again. Harrington's going to pump it long. No one there. Just taking their time with it. Need to sub off Metcalf and probably Bayich. I'd say Metcalf off. Bayich has been okay, I will say, but that's only because we're now forcing Jordan Boss to play down the left-hand side, down the right-hand side. So if you are going to take off Bayich, you probably bring on Guerrier, move Boss back to the left, and then Guerrier at right wing back, or Truan, I guess. Hydration break. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to use this time to fix the lineups. Okay. Come on. We need to bring a striker on. 100% agree, Liam. 100% agree. I'd be looking to bring on Mo Torre for Metcalf. Mo Torre on for Metcalf. Move Nestry to the left wing. Hrustic right wing. And then Mo Torre up top. And then I would also look to take off Irvine for Ocon Jr. or Devlin. Potentially Devlin, actually, in the midfield. Actually, yeah, no. I'd take off Irvine for Devlin in the midfield. And I would look to take... actually, I'd probably leave Bayich on for now. Leave Bayich on for now. But if you are going to bring him off, then it's either Gary or True, and then move Boss back to the left-hand side. I'd potentially say move Boss back to the left-hand side if you're going to move Aaron Kunda back to the left as well. And then you move... you put on Garrier or True to play at right wing back. Okay. Guys, just a reminder as well, join the channel Discord if you haven't already. You'll get notifications on all the live streams and videos that go out as well. And if you haven't already, become a channel member or donate to become a member of the private members lounge, where you can help me do stuff like decide on new videos. And with the last, sort of group stage games, you get up-to-date access on all of the sort of plans that I have going forward for that. But final 20-ish minutes plus probably another 4 or 5 of added time. Actually, I say another 4 or 5, it'd be another 7 or 8. No subs made after the drinks break. Popper's keeping his cards close to his chest. Paraguay now on the attack. Irankunda back defending, does well. Popper going to make an 89th minute sub to bring Toure on. You know he's going to do it, though. You just know he's going to do it. You just know he's going to do it. Glad to see you're enjoying the new exclusive member emojis, Joven. By the way, for anyone who is in the members lounge, I am also always open to discussing new members emotes and stuff like that. So if you have any suggestions, make sure you do leave the suggestions in the members lounge as well. That's another benefit of being a channel member. You get to help me do some more of the custom stuff here. Paraguay with a chance through here, and Ciso, edge of the box, can't wiggle his way through, lays it off to the side. Kubas puts it out wide, chance to be whipped in, but Caceres is going to give it back. Deep ball here, we've got to win that header. We do. Do we win the second ball? No, it falls back to Paraguay here. Chance for them to work it back in. Another deep ball, that's gone to no one. All right, we take that. We take that. Also, lads, I'm going to be back streaming on Twitch soon as well. So if anyone is a subscriber on Twitch, you and I know that you've subscribed a few points, but if anyone is currently not subscribed on Twitch and is going to subscribe when I do my next stream, yeah, Twitch subs also get access to the Discord members lounge. So Ewan, I know you use your Prime subs sometimes, so you know, if you want to use your Prime sub next time, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I'm just kidding, of course. But like I said, Twitch subs also get the same access that YouTube channel members do. Irankunda driving through here. Chance now. Can he lay it off? Not quite. Deflected. It's going to run out. I'm fine with the clock soaking down a little bit more, but I would rather we actually make something of this here. Nothing there. Have a whinge. Have a sook. Have a cry. Oh, who's that? That's just gone down there. It's Jordan Boss. Oh, great. Oy! Little hit to the back of the head there. Irvine needs to get off. I agree. If you're asking me right now, I'm making a double sub like immediately. I'm taking off Metcalf for Motore, so you can have a front three of Hustik, Toure, and Irankunda, and I'm taking off Irvine to put most likely Devlin in the midfield. I'm taking off Irvine for Irvine for Devlin, or if you want to do Ocon Jr., that works as well. Moral of the story is get Irvine off the fuck off of the pitch and get Irankunda out of striker, so he can actually start playing. Please be, he'll be fine. Jordan Boss is too handsome to be injured. I say that with him being one of our most currently injury-prone players. Oh, that's lovely, Jordan Boss. Turpan, call the foul, pull out the card. Fucking finally. Thank you. O'Connor needs someone who would try and get a goal. No, that's fair enough. That's absolutely fair enough. I wouldn't be opposed to bringing on Devlin for O'Neill either. To be honest, I just yeah. I think that if there's any game where you're going to need Devlin later on, this is probably the one. Handsome when he looks like Cal Freeze. Leave him alone, man. What did he do to you? What did he ever do to you? All right, let's be honest here, right? No homo, lads. Who's the most handsome player in the Socceroos? Because if you're not saying Volpato, you're just lying, bro. Like, don't lie to me. And if you say Jackson Irvine, I'm going to assume that you're, well, you know, I don't want to be that guy, but it is Volpato though. Let's be honest. Come on. If you're in a club, you know, it's like 1:30 a.m. You're in a club. You're like dancing to the music. You're like, yeah, no, I'm feeling this. And then you see fucking Volpato dancing over to you like he's in that one, you know, scene of the In-Betweeners movie. Like, mate, if he offers me a drink, I'm looking away in the hope that he spikes it, bro. Honestly, what a guy. Well, Pato Kachati. Nah, you know what? Hrustik's handsome. He's just not got legs. Saw some American did a video on the squad and said he's the clear most handsome. Volpato. Yeah. Volpato, Hrustik, and Chikati are the top three. They have to be. I will also hear conversations about Patrick Beach. I will also hear conversations. I'm not saying I'd agree with the conversations, but I'm saying I'm willing to hear those conversations. Aiden O'Neill doesn't look too bad either, I'd say, yeah. God, man. The more and more this game ticks down, the more nervous I get. I just want to see us. If we can just get one goal, even if we don't win, I don't care. I just need to see a goal so I can rest assured. Or rest relatively assured till the end of the game. Poor pass from Boss. Aaron Kunda, good press though. Boss does well to get the block off. I do feel roughly like both of these sides are happy to just play out a 0-0 draw here, to be honest, because it does put both of them through. If we look currently now at the best third place teams, this does put up Paraguay up to fourth in the best third place teams, which essentially all but guarantees that they will be going through to the next round. 0-0 is not good. No, it's good for Paraguay. 4 points pretty much guarantees you going through as a third place team. 4 points pretty much guarantees it. So Paraguay don't really have to worry if they do draw this 0-0. The teams below them, in terms of teams that would probably end up jumping them, well, let's have a look at it here. Let's have a look at the third place teams that still have games to play, okay? So Group E's all done. So you've got and Group F is all done as well. So you've actually got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 groups left to play. So if Paraguay draw this 0-0, they will finish in fourth, which means that you need 5 teams out of those 6 to be able to jump them. Okay? Let's wait for this ball to get hoofed up the pitch, which it does, so I can explain this. So, all right, Group G, most likely you have a third place team that will jump them because Belgium is currently sitting in third, right? However, if Belgium win their game and Egypt don't lose to Iran, then Iran can't jump Paraguay. That's one, all right? They're just relying on Belgium winning their game. My God, they're getting close now. I should probably look at the screen and see. So chance, turn, shot through a crowd of bodies. He dragged that so far wide. I thought it was a corner, but it's a goal kick. Group H, Cape Verde is playing Saudi Arabia, okay? If that game ends in a draw, guaranteed Paraguay are fine. If Saudi Arabia beat Cape Verde, most likely they're fine. Group I, they're guaranteed fine. It's not possible for anyone from Group I to jump them. All right, so that's already one there. Group J, they'll probably get jumped. Okay, I'll be completely honest. They'll probably get jumped. Group K, however, they only get jumped if DR Congo beat Uzbekistan. Jordy Boss is through, by the way. Jordy Boss has got a chance. Cuts inside. Jordy Boss, shot! Oh my god! Lads. Since Sweden advanced, I think Paraguay will advance also. No, I'm with you there. I really am with you there. Look, like I said, they're guaranteed to finish above whichever third place team is in Group I. And look, I'd say they're safe. I'd say they're pretty much safe. Let's be completely honest here. They're pretty much safe. I think that's why they haven't really gone for a more sort of like outright attacking approach. Even though they have shown glimpses here and there, especially in the second half, they've looked a lot better. 2 subs being made. It's Ocon Jr. and Tete Yengi. If Tete comes on for Aaron Kunda, I'm going to lose my mind. Paraguay using their last sub window as well. Actually, no, this isn't their last sub window. They've got one more because they used one of the subs at halftime. I think. Right? I think. Let me just double check that. Because this could be an interesting piece of information. How many windows did they use? They used 1, 2... Yeah, so this is their last... No, this is their second last. They got one more sub window after this. Coming off is... Oh my god. Okay, so Jackson Irvine, we knew this. Why, man? We've now got a front three. We've now got a front three of Tete, Metcalf, and Aiden Rustic. Come on! Come on! Let's just hope we hold it out now. Let's just hope we hold it out. Aaron Kunda was cramping up. I mean, like, fair enough, man, but at least bring Torre on, bro. Oh, well, I must have missed Nestori cramping up. Fair play. A good headed win there. Oh! O'Neal with a bit of a cock up there. We're getting close. We're getting close. Paraguay just happy to hold possession out the back here. I'm happy to watch us defend it, to be completely honest with you. Nice attempted ball from Enciso there. Doesn't find the man. Okay. I'd say roughly about 10 minutes to go. Currently, when we're looking at the third place rankings here, Paraguay are pretty much guaranteed to go through. All but guaranteed. Useless ball front. Useless ball forward. It's very clear what kind of game we're playing now. Just pumping it long, trying to see it out. Ball forward from Paraguay. Enciso's going to give chase, but we're going to take our time with it. Beach spreads it out wide. Ciccardi. Or Ciccardi. I keep saying Ciccardi. It's Ciccardi. I need to remember that. Oh, boss, no. Oh, okay, never mind. He just got corked. That's okay. That's okay. Sutar, long ball. Can we get a head on it? We can. Tete Yengi goes to take it, but it's taken off of his feet by Aiden Hrustic. He plays it backwards. Ciccardi. Yeah, hard attack for me too, Ewan. Hrustic. Ball in the middle. Yengi holds up. Out wide to Boss. He's going to hold up, play it back. It's going to be played out wide again. We're just holding possession here. O'Neill, back to Boss. Getting pressed tight. Manages to find his way through the middle here. Jordan Boss. That's beautiful work. Shot! Shot! Oh! Oh, my God. He's one of the best left back prospects in the world, guys. Let's be so real. It's crazy how in the span of like 4 years we've gone from our national team future is doomed to we've got some of the best prospects in the world. Got some of the best centre back prospects in the world in Ciccardi and Harrington. One of the best fullback prospects in the world in Jordan Boss. One of the best wing prospects in the world in Nestri and Kunda. One of the best striker prospects in the world in Mo Toure. Jesus. Okay, another substitution here. I'm going to try and I'll wait for the substitution and then I'll try and update. You know what? I'm not even going to bother updating. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes. See it out. 5 minutes to see it out. And this is the round of 32. Come on. Ball hooked long by Hrustic. It's okay. It's going to waste a little bit more time here. Paraguay making 2 final subs. Enciso tries to get through. It was a good win there. Two subs being made here for Paraguay. And here they come. Paraguay's final subs is Junior Alonso on for Matias Gallaza and Damian Bobadilla on for Diego Gomez. So they're shoring up the defensive midfield and fullback ranks. It looks like they want to draw. It looks like Australia are more than happy for a draw as well. I'm happy for this game to end in a draw personally. In other news, Turkey versus the USA. USA starting to claw back. Have actually, holy shit, they've been killing Turkey. Probably should be in the lead, but they're not. Long ball. Chested back by Ciccardi. Ka-chow. Why aren't we making more subs? Lamau, I don't know. There's not really more subs to make at this stage. Maybe you just take Metcalf off to chuck on Devlin or some bullshit. I don't know. Hooked into the middle here. Paraguay chance. Ball played center. Shot. Oh, Patrick Beach. Thank you. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you. Oh, my God. That was too close. I didn't like that. Just make defensive. Well, there's not really much more defensive we can go here, to be honest. Because the risk of changing the midfield or the fullbacks is that it takes time for them to get used to the pace of the game. When there's this little amount of time left, there's not really enough time for them to adapt to, the actual speed of the game, like mentally. In behind here, Hustik, Tete Yengi! Shit shot. Terrible shot. Oh, I feel sick, man. 2 minutes left. I'm shaking. I'm panicking, man. Come on, please. Just see it out. Paraguay taking it nice and slow. I reckon they're going to have one last roll of the dice here, but they're not going to risk giving up possession. Tete Yengi just applying a small press there. Not going all the way, though. Not willing to open up a gap and give Paraguay something to play through. They're just playing it around the back. They don't even care about any sort of proper play. They go long. Harrington wins the header. Oh, that's nice work from Paraguay. They're going to look through and see. So he's not going to be able to get to it, though. We played out nicely. Well done. Jordan Boss out wide. Just carry it forward, Jordan. Just carry it forward, Jordy. Jordy does well. Jordy Boss. Foul there. Lovely work, Jordy. Lovely work, Jordy. Come on. Come on, Jordy. Not long left. Jordan Boss man of the match, I'd have to agree. Ball into the corner here. Socceroos looking to take it to the corner shop. 30 seconds to go, but they'll be a little extra longer. Ball pumped right into the Paraguay keeper's hands. That's not really ideal. Ball long. The 5 minutes of added time are gone. I expect there's maybe another minute and a half to play. Because of all the knocks and the substitutions and all that shit. Socceroos lining up one more sub. Miloš Degenek. Yes! Come on! Fucking get in there, boys! Fucking come on, lads! Get in there! Okay, business done. Spot claimed. That's round of 32 action, baby. Come on. Who will Australia playing round of 32? We got the second place team in Group G. So either Egypt, Iran, Belgium, or New Zealand. That is huge. That is huge. Come on. That's big. That is big. That's crucial. That is crucial. We can actually end up playing New Zealand, by the way. If New Zealand beat Belgium and Egypt beat Iran, then okay, this is how it works, right? If Egypt draw or win against Iran, they finish top of the group. Guaranteed, right? So if Belgium win their game and Iran don't beat Egypt, it'll be Belgium that we play. If Iran draw their game and Belgium don't beat New Zealand, it'll be Iran that we play. If Belgium beat New Zealand and Iran don't beat Egypt, it'll be Belgium we play. And if New Zealand beat Belgium and Iran don't beat Egypt, then it'll be New Zealand we play. So it all rests on those two games. A win for Egypt means that we're not playing Iran, but a failure for Belgium to beat New Zealand also means that potentially we could play Iran even if they don't win. So it's a bit complicated right now. Lots to focus on, though. Oh, my God, lads. What a result. That was a terrible game of football. Awful game of football. Oh, man. Guaranteed entry to the round of 32. That is exactly what we needed. Exactly what we needed. Turkey versus the USA, I think, is about to end as well. I don't know how long's left in that one, to be completely honest. You know, maybe let's just switch across to that one quickly and just see how long they got left. So I actually think it should be near last kick of the game anyway. Oh, Turkey have scored! Last second winner for Turkey. Oh, wow. Well, fair play to Turkey. Ironically, if they didn't lose to Paraguay, that actually would have been them going through in Paraguay's spot. That is a very nicely worked goal. Very well worked there. Very well worked. Okay, well, that's the final standings done for Group D. USA finished top with 6 points. Australia finished in the all-important second spot with 4. Paraguay finished in third with 4 points, but a negative goal difference. And Turkey, after a very, very well-deserved win for them, finished bottom of the group. Wow. The drama. If only Turkey could actually score against Paraguay and could, not suck against Australia. I am happy though that Turkey did manage to get their result. I am happy that they did manage to get a result there. But unfortunately, it's that inconsistency in that game against Paraguay. They should not have lost that game against Paraguay in terms of the fact that they had more than half a game to be able to get that equalizer and they couldn't do it. That is unfortunate for them. But yeah, holy shit. That's incredible, man. Oh. Damn it, does this mean I have to live stream the Group G games? I might actually have to, because those are some big games. When are they? Oh, tomorrow at 11 a.m. Shit, tomorrow's Saturday. Fuck, I'm working. No! Oh, shit. That's so annoying. That is so fucking annoying. God damn it, man. Alrighty, lads. That's going to be it. What a result. That's huge. Round of 32. All eyes on the games tomorrow at 11 a.m. my time, 1 p.m. your guys' time on the Eastern Coast. But thank you so much for tuning into this stream. I really appreciate all the love and support throughout. I am sweating. I am shaking. I am just... Oh, I don't know what to say. That is huge. Great performance. And we will be back. We'll be back in the games, I think, in a week's time. So keep your eyes on those, lads. Hope you all enjoy the rest of your Friday and have a good weekend following this as well. Rest up and celebrate. The boys are through to the round of 32. That is huge for Australian football, and I'm very, very excited to see what comes next out of this group because we've performed very, very well today, and I hope that we will actually be able to push on and make something out of this push into the round of 32, where we will most likely be facing either Iran or Belgium, most likely. Let's hope Iran. Actually, it probably won't be Iran. It'll actually most likely be either Egypt or Belgium, but either way, it's going to be a tough fixture. Either way it lands, so we'll only have to hope and pray. But well done to the boys. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Until the next video, I will catch you later.